It's about to wait a minute. Internet? Internet? Oh no. I mean, I was gonna say it's about to get puzzling, but internet's a little bad right now. Hopefully it will be good. Okay, it should be about to get puzzling in here. Yeah, it should be puzzling. We should be dealing with a puzzling moment. The puzzling moment in time. It's time to cook. Kibitan. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, you said just the stream. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna agree with you. We're in check, but in this position, we're not in check. Hi. Wait. It's about to get puzzling. Yeah, I said just the stream. Yeah, no, I know, the stream's still going, bro. What do you mean, bro? It's the same day. Yes, ma'am. Stream's still going, my friend. Okay, all right, time to cook. Time to focus. Look and listen. It's time for chicken. Breathe. Focus. Look and listen. Ladies and gentlemen, for it's time for chicken. Hey, Brendan. Okay, now here do we save the night? Or do we not save the night? Oh, sunshine. I think we save it. Okay. Whew, yeah, new stream. My internet shit itself. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm already getting some lag though, which is great. Awesome, really. Minimal, if anything. Strange lag is strange, gentlemen. But we should be okay, guys. Make sure to re-like the stream if you would do so swell. Yes. Now we checkmate. That's about it 3 times, but we have this move, or maybe we don't. If he goes here, we have here. Hey, we don't have that. All right, let's see. I think here, and then where is the poop? Wait a minute. Where is the poop, Mosswar? If here we have this move, here, and then the king can go here. Wait a minute. Where is the poop here? Why am I so confused right now? Typical day, huh? Where is the poop? Wait, I swear to God, the king can just go here, yes? Maybe then we go like a discover bubble double or something? I don't know. Guess there is no poop. Yeah, we're back, but we're slightly confused. What the fuck is this? I'm assuming it's this move. Yes, bro. I can't play everyone. I think it's this, and then you go like here. Yeah, I'm 99% sure. And then I think you go here. Oh no, I think you just take. Yeah, we just take. Oh my God, holy genjutsu. Yes, unfortunately, I can't play everyone, right? Now we have take, or we just have, actually, this just wins the queen. I could play everyone. Well, I play everyone. I can't play everyone. Because time exists, unfortunately. Constraints and such. Giving up on playing, fair enough. Fair enough. Or you could just get here early and then play first. But that would be too easy. Okay, this. And then I think you're just winning the rook. Yeah, we're winning the rook. Nice. Okay, so rook here. Nice little pork. Yep. I think we just take. This looks like some sort of a genjutsu. I would say this is probably a genjutsu. This I don't know. This looks like a genjutsu of the highest level degree. Okay, so a little bit of domain expansion. What the fuck is that? What is that move? Wait, what was there? I think we just take. I think we fee. I think we have a fee 5 fam. I don't think we take this one. I think we take this one. I feel like this is a yes or a yes. Yes. Okay. And now we take. Okay, here. Wow, imagine it was a queen sack. It doesn't look like a queen sack. This deflection looks very bad. Now, if we do this, we win the queen. I would say win the queen, don't sack your own, go out. Okay. Never sack your own if you can win their queen for free. For free. It looks like we have this nice little bishop, b3, sneaky bishop in the pocket. This bishop takes, we push, they push, we push, they promote, and it's a little interesting. Wait a minute. Hey, Jordo. What if this, they push immediately, and then we take, king takes, we push, wait a minute. This is very interesting. I actually think it might even be bishop g4 check. Now, that could be completely wrong, and it probably is completely wrong. Wait a minute. This is actually quite interesting. So if we play this bishop b3 move, so bishop b3, maybe they push, and then I think we push. I actually don't think we take. Wow. Wait. Bishop b3. They put, this is way too difficult for this is way too difficult. This is so dumb. This is maybe one of the dumbest ones I've seen. For 11, this is insane. This is way too difficult for this level. Some of them are like this. Okay, so yeah, this is quite strange. Bishop g4 would be the draw though, which is interesting. I actually believe it's bishop b3. Now, I don't think it's bishop g4. Bishop g4 looks like it just straight up draws the game. Now, bishop b3 is extremely interesting. I think the detail with bishop b3 is that you do not take this bishop, right? Because if you play bishop b3 and they push and then you take the bishop, the king takes, you push, and then they promote, which is very bad. Now, if we play bishop b3 and they push, I believe we just push because we utilize the pin. So I do not think you take the bishop, right? So bishop b3, they push, we push, they promote, we promote. Actually, before that, then I think you take. This is really fucking interesting. This is so dumb. Oh, this is incredibly stupid. Yeah, you know what? No, Jordo. So actually, f3 is a huge blunder. So actually, f3 is actually, it's either this or this, right? Bishop f3 is a huge mistake. Bishop f3, they take, and then you push, and then they sacrifice their bishop, and you're completely lost. Two passed pawns that are about to promote. So definitely no f3. Be very careful. This is incredibly stupid, though. I feel like they wouldn't give you a puzzle that would be like draw the game. This just feels insane. This is like, to put this into perspective, this is like a 600 elo puzzle. Okay, so this is maybe the most mismatched puzzle I've ever seen. This is really dumb. I don't know why this is so, why they would even include this. This seems ridiculously stupid. What do you guys think? Let's hear it out. This or this? I'm gonna poll this actually. I would like to know what you guys think. Yeah, this is maybe one of the dumbest puzzles I have ever seen in my entire life. To put this into perspective, this is a 600 elo puzzle, something like that. I have never seen a puzzle this low elo be this unclear. So this just seems insane. Now, there could be an interesting combination with bishop g4 check. I'm not saying it's wrong. But I'm also not saying it's right. I really strongly believe it's bishop b3. And then there's some interesting way to fork and win this h1 pawn or something. I don't know. That could be incorrect. This seems insane. I don't know. I don't know why this is a thing. This just feels really dumb. Yeah, and I really understand why bishop g4. I mean, bishop g4 is incredibly logical too. Right? Bishop g4 check is logical. But the thing about bishop g4 check is if we push the pawn, they're going to sack their bishop, right? And the problem I have with this is that this is a puzzle, okay? The problem I have with this is that this is a puzzle, and why are we drawing the game? Why would we be given such a low elo puzzle that's asking us to draw the game? I don't understand this. This is why I don't think it's bishop g4. Now, bishop g4 might work if there's some combination after the fact. Try to play bishop b7. No, I'm not going to play this immediately because I want to figure this out before I do it. This is one life puzzle rush. So if I play one move wrong, the whole entire run gets reset, right? Okay, so most of us think it's bishop g4. Now I'm really convinced it's bishop b3. Now, so here, fraud. So if we look at bishop b3, I think it's very interesting. No, even bishop g4. Okay, the king moves somewhere, and then we take the pawn. The problem is we also can't go to g2. And then another problem is they can also push this pawn to deflect us. Yeah, I'm not going to move already because I don't know what it is. Bishop g4, because where does he put his bishop? Maybe. Yeah, so bishop b3, what I was thinking is that if they push, we can push and utilize the pin because they can't take. So if we look at bishop b3, I want to see this out one more time. So bishop b3, and then let's say they push, we just immediately push. But then they promote. And then if we take, wow, this is a really insane. Now I'm like not convinced it's bishop b3. So this, they push, we push, they promote, and then we promote. And that would be insane. There's no way it's that. So Eden thinks bishop b3, h2, bishop takes d5, king takes b7. Yeah, then they queen, and then we queen. I think bishop b3 now loses. And this is a really dumb puzzle. Now I'm like more convinced with bishop g4. Yeah, now I really think it's bishop g4. Okay, let's see the continuation with bishop g4. So if we play this, also the king has to move, which is really interesting. Where do they put their king? Bishop g4, let's just say they go down and we take this pawn. Probably is just winning. I think then we have to play. I think I figured it out. It's this, and then it should be this, and then we take, and then I think we put our bishop here and then here. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's that. Oh wait, I think I actually know this endgame. I could be wrong. Imagine this is wrong. Yeah. So I think it's this, and then this. Oh wow, this is a theoretical endgame. Oh my god, this is a theoretical endgame. I remember this endgame from this is one of the first videos I made about 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. I made a video on this about 2 years ago. This is genuinely a theoretical endgame. I'm not even kidding. This is in Jeremy Silman's endgame book. Yeah, this is insane. That's actually a theoretical endgame. I just realized that. That's insane. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, that was. Now I get it. I understand why they put that there, but that was really dumb. Okay, yeah. That should not have been there. I think we just literally just win the bishop. So. Okay. Okay, shouldn't be anything more difficult than that. Weird. I wonder if we're sacrificing the rook. Queen takes and then... No, that looks wrong. Yeah, I guess we're just forking. Makes good sense. I should, bro. Get some stockfish shades. I wonder... Dude, oh my god. I wonder how many people have used those in tournaments. The meta shades with fish? No bueno. Okay. I think we just sack the bishop and then we get this. This should be a yes or a yes. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, strange how this puzzle is still going. I believe we play rook g3. What do you guys think? Wow, this one's crazy. Wow. Okay, but do you guys see what I mean? This is a puzzle that's apparently more difficult. Queen takes d8. That's crazy. This is literally made in one, and this is apparently more difficult than the puzzle like three puzzles ago. This is a check to see if you play this or you play this, right? No, there's, I mean, that's crazy. This is made in two. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what they should be. This is exactly what these puzzles should be like. Not that bullshit before. Oh man, I literally made it. That was like one of the first endgame videos I've ever made. That's so funny. All right, yeah. Mate and do. Can't believe that. Okay, looks like we're winning the queen. Nice. Should be a yes or a yes. The magical sideways moving pawn. That would be annoying if you block with that. Spawned in the magical sideways moving pawn. Yeah, knight takes d5. This is like slightly difficult to spot, I think, but you know. These are okay. Like these are appropriate puzzles, man. Oh my god. Okay, so are we ever utilizing this pin? I think the answer is yes. Wow, amazing. Rook c8. So we're actually utilizing the pin here. Wow, unbelievable. This is a crazy pin. Wow, you actually play rook c8, not even because of the knight, because we have a pin here. That is just so nice. Yeah, and we take with check. Oh my god, so good. Okay, what? Are we sacking the rook? That seems, oh my god, it's a rook sack. Nice. Yeah, rook f5 for the fork. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, that's a forced fork. Nice. Okay, we ever taking? Probably not. I wonder if we're just taking like this. What are they threatening? I don't know. Oh wow, queen takes a. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. This and then this and then this. Yeah, nice. Hey Jake. Okay. God, that first one was so dumb. The rook is trapped, right? Wow, this is so nice. King d3, king c3. Yeah, the rook is trapped. Amazingly, this rook is. I've like never seen. I can't believe this rook is just so trapped. Look at this rook. Look at this fucking rook. Oh my god, unbelievable. Wow. I think even the king can't even do anything. It's just too slow, right? Wow. Yeah. Okay. King c3. I think we're just gonna take. Yeah. I think you take with the queen here. I think taking with the cook is incorrect. Maybe. Should be queen takes this pawn, threatening this thing. Probably. Unless there's some secret magic trick I don't know about. Yeah, these are more like it. Wow, yeah, these are definitely more like it. Okay, then I think you take with the pawn here, and you don't lose your queen. Pawn takes. Also nice because it blocks out the rook. AKA the Dwayne. Yeah, Diet Coke. Alright, Melon is around 2000. Alright, so here we sacrifice the rook, the king takes, and we sacrifice the bishop, we get the queen. Nice, 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 nice. So it's a double sack for the queen. Actually, it's a single sack. Well, I guess they're gonna push. Okay, so the trick here, by the way, so this, the king takes, and then we're gonna do this, they're gonna push f3, and you don't take f3. If you take f3, the queen can take. Can the queen take? The queen cannot take, right? No, actually, I don't even think the queen can take because of the pin, right? No, there's no pin. The queen can take, yes. Okay, so you have to be very careful here. I think with this, if f3, you actually, you know, it's funny. I think they're gonna play f3, and f3 is very funny because the queen's not pinned. F3, then pawn push. No pawn push. I bet Stockfish would probably push the pawn. Okay, this is incredibly confusing. Here I have absolutely no idea what to do. Oh my god. Yeah, this is funny because, yeah, king takes d7 and then you push a5 into promotion. Yeah, obviously we take the rook. I don't even think the king's in the square, right? No. Yeah, extremely confusing. All right, a5, and then you be a little bit careful. Notice, I don't think the king's in the square, right? No. King is, I think, just one square too slow. Yeah. All right, so this is pretty good. The king's alignment in the pawn is important. So if the pawn ever pushes, you can sacrifice your knight. Now here, it's actually completely safe to take. The one thing to consider is that the king can illegally go down. No, you never move your knight here. This is a very important endgame to know. You actually keep your knight exactly where it is because you're very comfortable sacrificing your knight, right? So you take, if they go down, you fork. Fork, 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 sack. Easy. Okay, here we actually play this. Queen takes, pawn takes, king takes a push, and then we're chilling. Probably. Another alternate move is to sack the queen for no reason. Yeah. The one thing to look out for is if you're doing this puzzle, you cannot pre-move this. If you pre-move this puzzle, you're going to immediately lose, right? Because you push, and the one trick is that they're going to push e2. When are they going to push e2? Not now? No e2? Surprising. Yeah, those puzzles you have to be careful with. Sometimes they just trick you for no fucking reason. So dumb. I hate when that happens. Okay. I mean, it looks like the rook sack. The rook sack feels wrong, though. I don't know why. I think the rook sack is wrong. It's definitely wrong. Yeah, bishop f8 looks interesting. I don't know if the queen's trapped, though. It looks sort of trapped, but I don't think it is trapped. Maybe bishop f8 and then queen takes d5 or something, no? Yes, maybe so. Ah, queen takes d5, then rook takes. Nice. Apparently, Jason. It's all lies. Nah, apparently it's not lies. I've watched so many YouTube short streams where I just don't talking. Poop tornadoes here. Okay. Queen a5. Yeah, but does queen a5 really stop anything? Let's see. If you're watching this stream and if you haven't said anything, type something. I'm kind of curious. Any lurkers want to type something? Yeah, imagine. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that's right, Whedon. See, Matt. There's Chris. There's David. And there's Michael. See? There's Danrid. And there's Aiden. It's very interesting with YouTube short streams. These people are not bots. They're literally not bots. You know, I could like literally post my traffic. It's just from the shorts feed. And there's Richard. There's Ooga Booga. The people in here are not bots. It's very interesting. Unless you buy like viewers, which is fucking weird to do on a short stream. It's just the algorithm, but. And there's Curious George. Hardik Sabat. Kind of spent 30 minutes debating pineapple on pizza. Let me settle the debate. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Deal with it. Okay, so let's look into this. Can I go to sleep? Yes. Hello, are you Stuxy? Something. Wow, the stream delay is crazy. Okay, so if we looked into bishop f8, yeah, queen a5, exactly. Your dormant interest in chess. I like the wording on that. Yeah, we like chess. Yeah. I am one of you guys. I watch tons of streams that I don't talk in. Yeah, it does look like a queen trap. I would have to agree. Ass Ripper's back in the building. Amazing. We love ripping ass in this stream. So bishop f8 and then queen f5. And I think we have rook a4, right? Oh, rook a4. I think the queen is trapped. Bishop f8, queen a5, rook a4. Right? That's right, Scourge. Congratulations. You're winning at life. Not only am I bald, but I'm also bald. All right, rook a4. Very nice queen trap, incredibly sexy. Is this a sexy queen trap or no? You can type yes or no, or you can basically type yes or yes. The streams I usually watch, you have to pay to chat in. Yeah, sub only, huh? What do you guys, yes or yes? We have a yes or a yes for rook a4. So we should be saying yes. Yes. See? Yes. So the answer is only yes. So it's yes or yes. Yes? Yes. See, you guys are getting it now. If it's yes or yes, it's yes. 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 Yeah, the goal is to basically get 100,000 subscribers this stream. It probably is going to be pretty easy because, well, we only have like 23,000 more subscribers to close the gap. So it should be no problem. And then I'll shave my beard. Yeah, that's going to happen. Okay, so this is interesting. Rook g8 and then rook c8. And that should be winning, right? Okay, so now, this is a theoretically winning endgame. Do you guys see it? Very, very simple, right? So this is actually, the point of this is to deflect the king. Obviously, this would be a mate threat if the rook was here. So we go here. The rook goes here. We immediately trade. The king goes here. And then we have king a7, red carpet of doom. 1, 2, 3, right? Never, ever go here, right? Okay. Aha, so this is a good one too. This is a waiting move situation, gentlemen. So here, what do you guys think you do? This is actually easy to mess up. This is a very easy one to make a mistake in. Aha, so this is an extremely important puzzle. Very, very easy to mess this one up. What do you guys think you do? Okay, let me pull this. Very easy puzzle to mess up, and I'll explain why after. Okay, push or take. Let's pull these. What do you guys think you do? Very, 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 very easy puzzle to mess up. And there's a reason why it's so easy. Thank you very much, Scourge. We're one closer to reaching 100K. Only 20,000 more. This stream should be easy. Should be very easy, actually. Aha, so some of us are voting take, which is the right move. Not. Yeah, so taking is actually a huge blunder. And the reason why is because of waiting moves. Okay, so you have to be very careful with situations like this, because this is how you lose games. Unless your opponent doesn't know what they're doing, and then you're chilling. So the problem with taking is I think your opponent takes, and this actually turns into a very unfortunate draw. I don't even know if they take. Maybe they don't even have to take. They do have to take. The idea is that we need 2 waiting moves. We need exactly 2 waiting moves, right? So if we play f4 is really important. So you play f4 and the king goes here. And in this situation, you can basically make no progress. So you need to be able to play h6 after. So you have to play this. You cannot take here. Notice how the king is here. You can't go here. Pawns are super annoying. And you have to get this king away. So now you play h6. And now your opponent has no more moves. You guys see this? This should be a yes or a yes, gentlemen. What are they going to do? Push a pawn? Probably not. You guys see the yes or a yes? This should be yes or yes. h6. h6. Yeah. Okay. And here again, be very careful. He played h6 for the reason of playing king e3 to take this pawn. Yeah. And this should be winning. Careful not to go here, because then the queen takes. Check. Okay, this is actually, I think, bishop here, king takes here, and then we have, I think, this move. Should be quite nice. Maybe. 93, actually not a bad play. Yeah, bishop f3 should be the knockout punch here. You'll be very careful. I think every other check loses. Hi, Jason. Yeah, so bishop f3, king takes here, and then we could actually play this move, and, well, the queen's got to block, and then you take the queen and win the game. I don't think there's anything else here. Let me just double check. I think this queen check is probably even draws. Yeah. Yeah, queen h6. Only move. If king goes here, we actually have the skewer. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Oh, say it ain't so. Look at this. Queen h2 check. Amazing. Skewer. Imagine this was the dark square bishop. Nice. Oh my god, imagine you took the bishop. Okay. Oof. I want to say, wow, there's a lot going on here. Imagine it was a queen sack. No, that makes no. Wow, is it a queen? No. A lot going on here. This is a MOM. Yeah, rook f1. That's what I'm thinking. You know what's funny? I didn't even see the knight. Rook f1, rook f1, rook f1. King takes knight here. I literally didn't even see the knight. That's so funny. Wait, let's see. Okay. Okay, then I think we take. I think knight's gonna. Well, knight can't really take. Yeah. Pork. Sneaky knight in the pocket. That's a pocket knight. Okay. This is another case of push or take. This one's a little more complicated, I think. Yeah, this one you actually do really need to calculate. This is really funny. Yeah, push or take. Oh man. Why couldn't the knight take in the one before? Well, we're trying to fork the queen, basically. That's why. Yeah. Pushing is quite interesting. I think it is pushing, and then maybe king d4. Yeah, push king d4. You think d6? Well, d6? No, but that's not even possible. You're saying they play king d6. I was like, what? Yeah. F5. I wonder if it is f5. I was about to say, push. Yeah, this and then, you know, it is interesting. Yeah, so I think this actually draws. King d3 should draw. Yeah. But take or push. This is actually, I don't know. I wonder what the difference here is. The difference is you have to calculate it, I think. So let's just say you take. What can happen? What can happen if you take? I don't know. What's the difference? Difference is, I guess we're controlling c6. Maybe controlling c6 is very important. All right, so I think we push to control c6. Maybe. I guess that's the difference. So the king has to like path down here. Looks better to me. So I just want to calculate. Let's find out. So if we take. Oh yeah, you can't take. Yeah, actually taking does nothing. I think taking is actually a draw. Yeah, taking is a draw because pushing. Yes. Okay. The reason you don't take is because this is actually just an insane draw. Pushing does not draw the game because then I think the king has to move, and wherever the king moves, it's bad. So if we push and the king goes here, then we can push here. And if we push and the king goes here, I wonder what we play then. Then I think you can play king d5. Yeah, so there's a big difference. Yeah, so now you can play king d5, where if you took before, king d5 was not an option because it was a draw because they go back and forth. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, now we have king d5 and then we can take the pawn, right? So king d5 and then he goes here. We go here. He goes here. Bro's hitting me with a high, how are you? Incredible. This, or how high are you? That's a question. And you could answer that. 3-4. Bro goes, white. I go, okay. Great, good question. Yeah, king d5. Nice conversation we had there. Very fulfilling. Okay, so king c6, and then we think we take the pawn. Yeah, could be. Of course, Tom Wolfert, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Glad to hear that, Master K. MK. Is that a Gojo picture? I can only see it. It's so small. I don't know. I see circular shades. That's gotta be, right? Don't mess up. Thank you. I'll try not to. No promises. Okay. It is Gojo. Thought so. Yeah, knight c6 is wrong. No, I don't think this works. I mean, it might actually work, but this looks very wrong. You know what? It might not be wrong. It feels wrong. Yeah. This and then knight takes, and then we have this. That's check. I actually missed that. You know what? It's not knight f5. It should actually be knight takes c6, knight takes, and then we have a rook takes, knight takes with check, and then we take. Probably also threatening this. Yeah, this is an MOM big time. Move order does matter. So, knight f5, I don't think so. I mean, it could be, but I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Let's find out. So knight f5, and obviously if they take, well, yeah, I don't know. Knight f5 just looks wrong. Why would he take back with the knight and not the pawn? Good question. Okay, so if we do this and he takes the pawn, well, we just get to take for free, right? And then we're also threatening the bishop. So knight's a little better. Knight's not, the knight's not great, but it's a little better. That's really the point of puzzles, right? Is that, you know, you put your opponent in situations that are just losing. Okay, I will pull it because I want to see what you guys think. Well, let's see. What do you guys think? Knight f5 or knight c6 before I put it up? Knight f5 or knight c6? I think we only have about 20,000 more subscribers to get. Oh, thank you, Master, for subscribing. So we should be able to get another 20,000 subscribers this stream. Easy, no problem. Let's get to 100K. Then I'll shave my beard. Yeah. Okay. Aha, so most of us are not convinced on knight f5. Yeah, I really do think it's knight c6. Knight c6 looks much better. We got a lot closer. Oh, yeah? Yeah, sure. Look at knight f5, knight f3 check. Might be a reason. Wow, okay, this poll is kind of tilting. Okay, so knight f5, knight f3 check. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Hey, but yeah. Guys, I really do think it's knight c6. Sneaky bishop. Knight c6 didn't work. I think knight c6 definitely works. You could talk amongst yourself for a second or two, but I'm pretty sure it's knight c6. This just tactically works a lot better, I think, is the important thing to consider here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the knight c6. Very spooky. Imagine it's wrong. Ah, nope. Yeah. So knight c6 works a lot tactically better. Okay, now I think we can take. Right, you take with check here. I think king goes here, then you take the rook. Should be a yes or a yes. Yeah. Then we take with check, and then we take the cook. Can't take the knight for some reason. I don't know why. Why can't we take the knight? I don't know. Strange. Very strange. This looks like it's this. I don't know if it actually is. That does not feel right because then there's this escape square. Oh, this is funny. So you do sack the knight and then the pawn takes and you have this move and then the king goes here and then you have this. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you give them the escape square because of the top check. This is actually a mating pattern if you didn't know. Can't take the knight because it's pinned by the rook. Oh, is it? I didn't even see that. Wait, what? No, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, so Harry Crab, the only reason I know this is because it's a mating pattern. I just have this pattern in my brain. I've done this like 1,000 times. This isn't... It's literally a pattern. It's not... Like, genuinely, chess is just pattern recognition. So we have this, pawn takes, and we have check here. Okay, so if you want to memorize this pattern, like especially on like Puzzle Rush, like this, like, you know, this will help you. It's just like understand like this, and then you have to make sure you check with the top rook, right? But it is just a mating pattern. Just understand you're cutting off all the squares. If you know, bottom rook doesn't cut, bottom rook cuts off, top rook usually mates. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay, so here we should be looking at this. Well, queen can take. Okay. Yeah. So no. Yeah, knight f3 does look a little better. Yeah, because if this the queen can take, I didn't consider that. Knight f3, pawn takes, and then I think we just take the queen, right? Yeah. Yep. And here it's also important. Losing the rook doesn't matter because I think they're going to be losing the king. I think. Well, you know what? I bet they don't even take the queen, right? I think we're going to take and then. Well, actually, no. They can take the queen because the king has a square now. Oh. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's just take queen. What's the idea? I don't know. Okay, so two things. This is actually, I think you take the queen and, you know. Yeah, and I think we take check two. Are we forking? What are we forking? Nice. It's like my brain knew what to do, but it didn't know why to do it. Yeah, you know what's crazy toxic? I was a millisecond from getting 37, by the way. A millisecond. A millisecond. I was this close. I literally had I had the mouse there. It was on the square, by the way. Yeah, so here you have to be extremely careful. You cannot bishop check first. Absolutely not. Okay, wait. Bishop takes pawn is very, very incorrect. This is actually a huge blunder. This is a huge fuck up. No. We take knight takes, we take check, and then we win the knight. Move order matters, gentlemen. Yeah, you're telling me, bro. Remember your mom. MOM, move order matters. But I'm not allowed to make terms. Only Gotham is. It looks like knight f7. I don't know. I mean, should be. Pork. Incredible pork. That's some good pork. Knight f7, I guess they take and we're chilling. Then the question is, where do you put the king? Aha. So I think the fucker is, where do you put your king here? Aha. So this is gonna be the winner, the loss, where you put your king. Wow, that's insane, I think. Yeah, it should be knight f7. I don't see anything else. Yeah, I think, oof, this is actually kind of tricky. I think maybe it's king c1. It could be king a1, but I think king here into maybe d2 is okay, but maybe it's not okay. Maybe a1 is totally safe. Yeah, in the corner should be fine. I have to just look at this after because I'm kind of curious. Yeah. Aha, so this is the winner, the loss, by the way. So king c1, you have rook here. If you play king d2, maybe they go here. Yeah. But the question is this messy at all? The answer is maybe not. I don't know. It could be, it could not be. Yeah. Has to be c1? I don't think it has to be. King a1 makes a lot sense. King takes bishop. Well, unfortunately, the king can't hop 2 squares, so that won't be possible. They might try bishop takes h7. Yeah. Okay, so king a1, and they could still try it. I don't know if it works so well. King takes bishop. Like that. Both look good. Yeah, a1 is safer. That's right. Oh, so this is actually interesting. So, whoa. Wait a minute. This is really important. So with king a1, there's bishop takes, rook takes. And then I guess you play rook takes, and this should be fine, right? Yeah, this should be totally fine. I think the difference with c1 is that they played this. Oh, that's the detail. Oh my God, I figured it out. So if you play king c1, they have rook c8 check, and then they take, you take. And I don't know, I guess you take? Does that even work? No, I don't know. I don't know. It's gotta be king a1 because we're forking. Right, okay, it's gotta be a1. What do you guys think? Is this steak sauce or no? That's gotta be. Yeah. The difference is back rank. I actually here I don't think the difference is back rank. I think that's incorrect. I think the difference is that we're forking here. I don't know if the fork matters, but I think that's the difference. I think with c8, the rook goes to a light square with check. Right? I think that's the detail. The really important detail is that the rook goes to the light square. So with king c1, Yeah, also the rook's defending. Yeah. So king c1, there's this check over here, and now this rook's no longer in trouble. So king c1, and then there's the check here. After king d2, I don't know. Maybe they have this bishop move. The bishop sack. Oh wow. And then bishop takes, rook takes. Oh my god, and then you're not winning a rook. That's insane. Wow, you're actually just not winning a rook with king c1 because they sack their bishop. And I guess if they take, it's wow, if they take, then we take and then take. That's crazy. This isn't an overthink, this is an understanding one. Not king a1. It's definitely king a1. Yeah, so this is definitely king a1. You have to like understand here is that there's no back rank threat. That's why this is so tricky, right? So one more time, king c1, and then they check out of this. They go to a light square. We can't take the rook anymore. And then if you go to d2, they don't move the rook. I think they take instead, threatening the bishop. So now if you take with the knight, oh my god, then they can take the bishop. I think with either. Wow, am I drunk today? No. I think I've drank like 10 times this year maximum. Not even, maybe 5. I'll poll it though. I want to put this to a poll. That's my thought. I could be wrong. Young on carrot juice. Accurate. I think I figured it out. If I'm wrong, lag. Hopefully not. Guys, any lag or no? Guys, are we lagging at all or no? No? Okay. Oh, nice. We still have around 26,000 more subscribers to go. Pretty easy at this point. So thanks for subbing. Yeah, I won't skip this immediately, by the way, but I'll show you guys my thoughts. All the times I've seen you live, you're like 3 out of 5 drunk. Or maybe you just thought I was drunk and I wasn't drunk. That's like a common occurrence with me. You probably just thought I was drunk and it was just my personality. So I would say inaccurate. Yeah, king a1. I'm actually going to show you guys this. This is really beautiful. I'm going to show you guys my thoughts. I'm not going to skip this immediately. Okay, so in this position, this is actually quite nice. You still have to be careful. So what did we take here? Now, I think if you take here, this is incorrect. So I think we take the bishop up here. We take the bishop and then we're still forking no matter what, right? So what do you guys think? Bishop takes h7, right? This one's really important to understand. Let's stop the Twitch stream, hopefully. Okay, so here was my thoughts. Now, hopefully I was right in my explanation. Okay, so king c1 should be a throw. It is a throw. Yes, rook c8 check.
Time to drink water.
Okay, now look at this. Again, they can take with either, right? Bishop takes, and then you take, and then they take. That's crazy. So this one was very important to understand. And this is a complete draw. That's insane. Now black has a slight edge because of the bishop, but that is the reason why. Wow, okay, my thought process was correct. That's good. Wow, that was tricky for sure. Okay, feels like rook d1, but I don't know. Oh yeah, the queen looks trapped. I don't know if it is. Only difference is the rook moves out of the knight's range. Yep. Yeah, bro. Whatever you said. Oh, is it e5? I guess we're just forking. Does the fork work immediately? The fork works immediately? Does it? Yeah. Nice. e5, queen takes bishop. Nice. Yeah, of course, Hulk. That's what makes streaming fun. Otherwise, it would just be like me playing chess on my own time. I'm still talking to myself when I do that, but not as fun. Definitely still talking to myself on my own time, but then I'm crazy because who am I talking to? The answer is myself. What? I can't have a conversation with myself? Hello, Shaska. Maybe none of you exist and I'm still talking to myself. Technically, I still am. Thanks, Dark Whispers. I guess I'll start solving math from now on. That's a stupid end. It's hard for a reason. Feels like it's this, but I don't know. We're ghosts. Yeah. Wow, imagine it was this. Oh my god, imagine? Nah, this feels insanely stupid. Wow, no. Gotta be this. Wait, could he win the rook? Oh my god, wait, could he win the rook? What was the point of pushing the pawn first before the skewer? Well, the skewer didn't exist before we pushed the pawn. So we had to create the skewer first. We made it out of thin air. It was like a magic trick. It was a good one. Queen d5. It's a good move. If this was Levy, he would scream the rook. But with me, it goes, the king takes, and then we sacrifice the rook. I have a rook thing too. Hey, I also have a rook thing. It's not just Levy. I have one too. I also have a meme. This is funny. This and then you take. Wow. Wow. Hello, Tall. Is that you? Oh my god, Tall. Wow, I think if you go here, oh my god, if you go here, the pawn takes and then you take, and then this is not winning. I beat Levy. Nope. Okay. All right. I think it has to be this, right? I don't see what else this could be. Oh, we still need over 20,000 to get there. Might not be possible. Maybe you shouldn't think like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Free pawn and a6. Imagine Tom Woodcock. What a name. Michael Tall. No, Michael Small. Okay. Yeah, Queen d5. I think it's just knight d7. Knight d7 also threatens mate. Yeah, you can't sack the rook, guys. There's no rook sack, and if you sack over here, they take over here, and then you take here, and you're down in exchange, and it's not your move. So that's bad. Queen e1 brilliant. Yeah, that's not a bad move. Queen e1. Queen e1 for black. Check with the queen. Definitely not. I think. Yeah, me went no rook sack. Okay, guys, what do you think? 97? Is this a yes or a yes? I don't know. I genuinely don't see anything else. I don't think there's any counterplay. I think it's just like knight here. Right? I don't see anything else. This is like... Right? Knight d7. I don't know. I don't think they have any magic tricks. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually good too. So you don't take this rook. This would be tunnel vision. You actually take this one. Do you guys see? This is a yes or a yes. This is the gooder rook to take. I mean breader. Sorry. My mistake. This is breader. Yeah, I think you move your king here. Yeah, here you move your king. Yeah, so queen takes, knight takes, push, take, and then we should be winning. You actually promote with check too. That's the detail. Yeah. Take the queen. Push the pawn, pawn takes. Wait, push the pawn, pawn takes. And then you actually push. Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, you push. Now, if you don't push, I think the knight goes here. That's right. So you push, they take, and then you push here. And then knight goes here, we push again. Knight goes here. Wait a minute. No. You actually take. Wow, this one's crazy. You do take here. This is very important. See, this is what you have to calculate. You do not assume. If you assume this one, then you'll actually get this wrong. Because a lot of the times the theme seems like you push, but you don't push. So you push, they take, and then you take. Wait a minute. And then they go here, and then you push. Wow, and then they can't stop it. Now, if you do this and they take, and then you push, the knight goes here, you push again, and the knight goes here, stopping your pawn. That's insane. Oh my God. That's crazy. Yeah, you have to calculate these little things, because if you don't, then you lose. So one more time, we push, pawn takes, we take, knight goes here, we push, knight goes here, and they lose. Knight takes your own pawn? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not turning into ChatGPT. Wait, push? Ah, I guess I put it to the wrong square and that goes here. Shut up. Nice. Yeah, so push. Pawn takes if you push. Knight goes here. We push and knight goes here. Yeah, ChatGPT. All right, yeah, it can't take its own pawn. There, you push. Wow. Okay, so one more time. Push. Knight goes here. Push. Knight goes here. It can't take its own pawn. So you take. Knight goes here. We push. Knight goes here. Nice. Wow. I don't think that's anything. Glad you're learning. Yeah, so with something that you should know, Robert, is with these endgames, people will sometimes give you like blanket advice. And there's patterns that just look like they're definitive, but you can't assume that. You have to actually just look and make sure. I wonder why the engine played this knight move. I don't understand. That's so weird. I have no idea. That knight move is crazy. Okay, I think it's rookie 4. It's all lost. Yeah, it's crazy move. It's a bit high level for beginners. Yeah, don't say that, right? Hey, Ricardo. Definitely don't say that. Definitely don't scare away people who want to watch my stream, right? Yeah, but Robert, I'm trying to explain things and bro's just like, don't watch this. This is too advanced for you. Yeah, that's a really great way to introduce people for chess. Make sure you tell them that they're not allowed to watch a chess stream because you understand it and they don't. Yeah, that's great, man. Definitely say that. Common sense, Devesh. Didn't mean it like that. But that's what you said. Keep that in mind. No bueno. Yeah, this is why I like to explain things. And the reason I explain things is not for people like you who immediately understand it. It's for people who don't. You know, because you too were once a beginner at chess and didn't immediately understand everything. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, he's not gonna quit chess. Okay, yeah, so with the rookie 4 move, we're aiming for a checkmate here. This is very interesting. So rookie 4, and then we have this. Now, I think if they sacrifice their bishop, it looks like we need to play some king h1 move. You won't quit that easily. Yeah, that would be kind of insane. Please quit chess. Also, with the rookie 4 and then the bishop takes, there's this nice idea to do this with this. Yeah, rookie 4, very nice. Disgusting. Okay, so this is what I said. Okay, so this is a very important moment. Now, you'll notice that there's a huge threat on the king. And if you take, this actually turns, I think, into a draw. Yeah, wow. Wow. Does this turn into a draw if you take? Well, I think if you take, this must turn into a draw, right? Yeah, I think you play king h1. King h1 is the important moment. Can't play a move like king h2 because then you're just losing. Actually, you're just losing like this, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a draw or they're winning. King h1. Is this a yes or a yes, gentlemen? Notice how this is a dark square bishop. It's only checking us by a dark square. We're threatening checkmate as well. So we're going to play king h1 and they're going to take the rook. Can't we take here technically? I don't think so. I think it's, you know why you can't take here? If you take, I think they have rook c1. Actually, take with the king. Oh, genius. Yeah, so you take rook c1 and then rook goes down and rook takes. You're actually totally lost. Because then there's also a queen d1. You learn something new every day, gentlemen. Okay, I need to analyze this. Holy shit. Wow. Damn. Damn. Oh my god, we're still threatening. No, I guess they can't play this. Oh my god, they can't play this. Wow, but then this doesn't even matter. Do we move our rook back? Oh. Bring it back. That's insane. That's crazy. I thought I knew. Okay. And so we go to the beginning. Take with the king. How about you? Welcome back to the new stream, everyone. Thank you for the subscription, Mr. Robert Downey. Life is pain. And so we go again. All right, what are we looking at here? I don't know. I guess it's probably just like this. No? Knife D3? Yeah, we restarted the stream. Yeah, kind of crazy. I wasn't even paying attention. I should have looked at every detail. I'll try to be more careful. Should we throw for the memes? Yeah, let's throw for the memes. All right. All right. Okay. Fresh run, fresh start. It's time to puzzle rush. But hopefully not rush that hard. Yeah, just came back from break. Exactly. Nice little mate over here. I think they push and then you go here and lose your queen. Okay. So this and then pawn push, right? Wait a minute. Okay. Whoa. This pawn push. Where is the mate? Kind of interesting. There is no mate there. Wow, there's no mate. That's kind of crazy. Wait. Push, pawn push. Because you can't go here. You led me wrong? I don't think you did anything wrong, Michael. It's not your fault. I think it's my fault. This pawn push, and then maybe we have, I have no idea. I have no idea. Genjutsu on one? Yeah, no, Harry, that's been a request. Subway Surfer. Take queen with pawn. What? Yeah, what an interesting first one. Yeah, queen e4, queen e5, and I was looking at, can't they just take our pawn? You think it ends with queen e4? How about you? Let's find out. No way. But push, what do you do? Queen d4 and you allow this? Man, some of these lead chess ones are crazy, bro. I guess, no. Oops. I got, whatever. We get it. Okay. Okay. Some of these lead chess ones. Where's the mate in one? Right here. There was no mate in one. That's the thing. That's why it was a little confusing. Take the queen and then we get the rook. I guess we're allowing promotion. Is that okay? It should be. Yeah, Hera, a lot of these like lead chess puzzles are also pretty unclear. Sometimes. Like I've played so many lead chess puzzles where they're just like, doesn't make complete sense. All right, this is another mating pattern. Cut off the king. Okay. I want to say it's this, but then they take here. Ah, then we take here, they take here, and we take the knight. Nice. Yeah. Okay. It's one already. Yep. I wonder what this one could be. Do you guys see it or no? I have no idea. This one's incredibly complicated. I love how this is wrong. Yeah, this is a tough one. Hey, Cal. Wow, how is this wrong? Okay, this and then rook takes. Oh my god, that's disgusting. If you play this move, this is the genjutsu, by the way. If you play this move, the king takes, you go here, king goes here, this, and then there's no mate. Wow. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I mean, obviously there's mate, but yeah, Magnus would miss it. That's right. I love that video where it's like Magnus misses mates. It's so good. Okay, so I think it's rook h4. Rook h4 might be wrong. Might be right. Yeah, rook h4, king h7, bishop e5, bishop e4. Yeah. Oh my god, is this gonna be en passant? Oh, we might have an en passant. No way. I've never had an en passant puzzle in my life. Wait, rook, a natural en passant puzzle. Oh my god, the prophecy. Oh my god, is this why we lost? Wait. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Who are we just talking about? Oh my fucking god! This is Magnus's game. This is Magnus's game. This is a puzzle from Magnus's game against Chessbra. Whoa! What are the odds? Oh my god! What are the odds of that? This is Magnus's game. We were just talking about him. We were talking about him on this puzzle. Yes, Robert. Oh my god, this is Magnus's game. What the hell? Oh my god. Let me show you guys the en passant line. Oh my god. There's en passant here. So king h7, bishop here. En passant. En passant. Oh my god. Wow. What the hell? I am like, I'm shocked. That's crazy. Oh. Yeah, we fucking love bread. Should just be winning the queen. Yes. Oh, yeah, I think we take. And then we disinfect. We disinfect the king for the queen. Wow. Speak of the mayonnaise. Oh, so this is this. We take the pawn to reveal the rook. Wait a minute. Did we ever take with the rook here? No, definitely not. Wow. Yeah, because rook and then bishop and then bishop and then the pawn doesn't even take, right? That's crazy. Yeah. Very hungry. This is a hungry checkmate. Hungry checkmate. I want checkmate. Okay, so it looks like mate in one. Wait. There's also this move. There's no way that wins. Yeah, Magnus is just so bad. Terrible. Wow, this is the genjutsu because you win the queen. But what's better than the queen is the king. Okay, very accurate to that. My prominence. My visual prowess. Alright, bro, what? What? What is this? They have a bishop. No, what? Maybe push? But then pawn takes. I try to use my Sharingan when I play. What the hell is this? Okay. Wait, Wait. What am I looking at? King G7, you think? With rook E5? Rook E5? Huh. Take on E5, sack the king. Thank you, Cal. Dude, they're up a bishop and we don't have a break. No way. What the fuck is this? What? Imagine it was that. No. Trade one pair and rook A8. This can't be a draw. This is insane. I am like really confused because we don't have any breakthroughs either. And then they're going to be up a bishop if we trade both rooks. And rook A8 doesn't do anything good. Six, seven? Are we missing pieces? No, this is a puzzle. Oh my God, did we just find an incorrect puzzle? Hold on, no way. Did I just find like an incorrect puzzle? Reload? What? That's insane. What is happening? What is happening? Can someone clip that? Okay, can someone clip that? Can someone clip that? What is happening today? What is happening? It's not incorrect. Yeah, it is. What are you talking about? Me too, Victor. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, we didn't have the bishop before, bro. We didn't have it. We just got the bishop. We didn't have it before. We just got the bishop. We just got the bishop. Can someone post that to my Discord too? Like, we just got the bishop. No, you don't take both rooks. You take one and then you play this. Dude. The new version of chess just updated. Chess got a new update mid-game. Oh fuck. Yeah, sneaky bishop in the pocket. Oh my God, was that a sneaky bishop? Wow. Oh my God. And then you could make like the chess meme about, oh, da da da, and then you know like the Clash Royale music. Sneaky bishop. Oh my God, sneaky bishop. Oh my God, sneaky bishop. Oh dude, that's a sneaky bishop. That's a sneaky bishop. Oh my God, I gotta clip that. That's a sneaky bishop. Oh, da da da. And then you have the sneaky golem music. So good. Is there a channel just for clips? In the Discord, there should be. Oh yeah, we have so many pass pawns. I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, da da da. Wolfem played that game. Okay, looks like we have E4 with the fork chop. Bop, bop, bop. Sneaky bishop in the pocket. That's a pocket bishop. Wait. Wait. Ever king H8. I don't know. Maybe not. Or take the, whoa, wait a minute. Take the knight or king H8? What is king H8? Well, king H8 is just moving. Well, there's no threat. Because he doesn't have a threat. Does he have a threat? No. What threat was he threatening? Why not play king H8? Are we forking? I just didn't see the fork. Okay. Oh, okay. Guess there's a pork. Nice. I didn't see that. Wow, that's disgusting. Apparently there's pork. Tastes good too. Pause. 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 Deflection for checkmate. Another mating pattern idea. We deflect so we can get the checkmate. Maybe, but probably not. Are the pieces missing again? No. Dude. No. I wonder if we're ever checking with the cook. I mean, the Dwayne, excuse me. Probably not. This, and then this, and then... Yeah. Should be good enough. This, they take... And then I think we're chilling. Wait a minute. This, they take... Yeah, then we take... I don't think it's a free night, but it's free enough. Definitely free enough. Okay, I think you take the bishop here. Oh, wait. If we take here... No. I think you take the knight. Yes. Yeah, if you take the bishop, you actually probably maybe lose. Or just follow me on Twitch, and I'm not even on Twitch right now. Incredible. Bing, bing. Bing. How many more subs to 100K? 26,000. Nah, we're still at the 27,000 mark. It should be doable, I think. It should be doable. Yeah. Definitely. I think it's wait. Yeah, I think you push. Yeah, I actually don't think you move for a king. I think moving the king is incorrect. Kind of just had one of those moments, Devarsh. Should be push, push, push. Push, push, push. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think it says anything else. Oh. Wait. Whoa. Oh, check. Push, 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 check. Nice. Woo! That was close. Anti-pre-move technology. Okay, then we take the queen. Yeah. Sack the queen, get the bean. Always sack the... Imagine the pawn was in here. That'd be so amazing. Get the bean. I think... Oh, holy Genjutsu. I think we just take here. Yeah. Definitely don't take like that. Okay. Oh. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Take the knight with check, and then we win the game. We win the game. Probably this. That should be good. Queen h4 is the best move. Best move we've ever seen. It's an amazing move. Never mind, this is the best move. This is funny because if you play this, I think they, what do they do? Do they take with the, do they take with this or this? Yeah, I actually wasn't considering that. This is funny. Yeah, I think they have, does either win? Ah, they can take, I think, with either because he escapes. That is so funny. Good night. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you use the check to get here. That usually helps. Sneaky king. Okay. King d6. No, take. Always take. Yeah, you gotta take. You gotta take. You played matches earlier? Aww. Hi, Gozo. Oh, yes. Yeah, I play matches for the first about 4 hours, and then I do puzzles. So, play viewers, matches. Or sorry, play viewers, puzzles. Play viewers, puzzles. Gozo! Nice knowing you, Jake, I guess. Definitely interesting. Cool way to go, I guess. Have a good session. Damn, weird. I mean, you kind of, weren't you like one of the original watcher? Nah, maybe not. I can't wait till I can help figure out puzzles too. Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. You can pick it up pretty quickly. I think that guy was like, I think he was probably. Did he have like, what was his logs? Didn't he have like logs that got really far back? Am I wrong? Maybe it's a different dude. I don't know. I'll be wrong. Wait for my chat to refresh. I gotta see this. Curious. I swear he had some crazy logs. Not too far back? Not like over a year? Are you sure? Can't even see. Whatever. Who knows? Okay, I think we take here and then we push our pawn. We're promoting the check. Yeah, book, but I think it goes really far back, like really far back. Kind of weird. Didn't get any weird vibes from that guy. But, oh well. Amazing. That's right. Devesh is already a part of community. Not becoming, you already are. You barely show up. Yeah, bro. Up. Going up. I don't think we ever stop that. King can catch the pawn. Yeah, you actually don't go and go for this pawn. You just keep pushing. Because you're also promoting the check. Important to keep in mind. Oh my god, my eye. I think I used my Sharingan too much. Nice little fork. Hit this, hit that. Oh my god, my eye hurts. My visual prowess is dimming. Ah. Ow. Hey, you don't take here. It's tempting, but I don't think you take. I think they have that. I think you take the bishop. Maybe here? Yeah, it's tempting. You don't do that though. It is tempting. I love how the stockfish just trolls you. How's this winning? It's very clearly winning. I like how the fish trolls you. They're just a little faster. A lot faster. Oh, a little, I guess. Just trolls you. It makes sure you're not pre-moving literally everything. Amazing. Okay. Maybe, probably, but I guess not. Could be G4. Oh yeah, G4. G4? Ah, G4 Pondix here, yeah. Nice. Yeah, it takes time, Robert Downey. You gotta spend less time in movies and more time doing puzzles. The movie should be a side gig for you. The puzzle should be the main thing, you know? You gotta stop doing the movies. You gotta start doing the puzzles. That is actually Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. So G4, B5. No, Glade, I can't. I've had really bad experiences with copyright. Like, terrible. Like, I'm still getting in copyright issues till this day for a music service I paid for. I paid for a music service and I have copyright issues every day. Is that not insane? Yeah. It is insane, right? I think it's crazy. Yeah, it's terrible. Fuck that shit. Maybe take it and promote. Ever promote first? Wait a minute. Wow. Wow. Ever promote first? Yeah, you promote first. I think if you take, they take. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you actually have to promote first to check. Yeah. Yeah, if you take, they just take your pawn and deny the Quen. The puzzle streams usually help. This is MOM for sure. Move order matters. Remember that. Go this first, you lose your pawn. This first, and you don't lose your pawn. And then you take the queen. Now you made a queen. That should be pretty good. Hello, Cap S. Not Cap W. That's Cap S. Get it right. Okay. Maybe? Oh, yeah. Nice. How about you? Yeah, that's clear. Next question. Yeah. Yeah, not a sec. Wow, I didn't see that move. Seems random. I think we just take. Yeah, I think we take. Yeah. No. Take? What's the difference here? What is the difference? Versa, are you married or happy? Incredible. GF Rook G8. Yep. Oh, whew. Dumb, stupid chess game. The visual prowess faded, you know? Alright, Command Pro, I'm not liking your vibes. I'm gonna ban you. You seem annoying. I'm trying to yap and talk with chat and you're like, how are you 2000? I'm having fun. I'm interacting with chat and bro's just yapping about fucking dumb shit. This is genuinely why okay, if you're wondering why I stopped playing on my main account, this is the reason. I'm just fucking around doing puzzles, talking with chat, and this dude just randomly goes, how are you 2000? If you are curious as to why I stopped playing on my main account, I'm not even playing a game. I'm not even playing a game. Unprompted. Who are you people? Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. I'm chatting, I'm having fun, I'm talking to people, and it's just like, how are you 2000? It's late and I know you're tired. Yeah, but I'm also just like talking in chat. Yeah, I've been like looking at chat for answers. Yeah, it's interactive puzzles. It's not like there's like a I don't know. Leechus doesn't have a problem with you using like stockfish for puzzles. Not that I'm doing that, but they don't care. Because they know a puzzle is a puzzle and it's not competitive. So it's funny. Leechus has like this little blurb. They have this blurb and they're just like, you're allowed to cheat on puzzles, but just know that you're supposed to do these to improve. So the blurb is actually pretty funny. I kind of want to read it. Bro's probably pissed off that I'm reading this blurb and not doing my puzzles. Your puzzle rating will... Okay, so if you turn rating off, it says this. Your puzzle rating will not change. Note that puzzles are not a competition. Your rating helps you select the best puzzles for your current skill. And that kind of makes sense, you know? I bet bro is still pissed off that I haven't done the puzzle yet. My bad, my bad. I'm not rage baiting. I'm like... Apparently, I'm not allowed to have fun while I'm streaming or talk to people. It has to be just chess, you know? Okay, anyways. What is this? This is a queen trap. I don't know. Maybe. Covered. That's disgusting. Cover. I guess, okay, why don't they go here? Looks pretty good. Can't go there. Probably pissed off the dude even more. That I was like, you can't go there. Sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. So here and then cover. Yeah. I'm done being 2000. Okay. From now on, I'm 100 elo. I'm done being 2000. You know, it's funny because I remember like, I really do. I remember the exact thought process of getting to 2000. See you, Robert. I don't stream tomorrow. I'll stream on Friday. Well, I guess that is tomorrow. Join the Discord for notifications. But I remember getting to 2000. I was like, this is awesome. This is going to be so much more fun now. And it wasn't. It was never more fun. It was just worse. And I was like, Ochre rated. Yeah. We should have listened to this. That's right. You got light chess. Right. Otherwise, I couldn't do puzzles with the chat. Yeah, that's a good point. They go down, huh? Okay, so maybe that's a different check. G4? Is it? Oh, yeah, maybe it's just G4. Oh, that's kind of nice. Are we mating? Oh my god, it's just mate. Nice. Why am I mad? I don't know. I'm pissed, man. That's a great question. I'll have to reflect on why I'm so upset. Mad because bad. Okay, okay. I'll see ya. Oh. Yeah, I'm steaming out of my ears. Nice, Clade. Proud of you. I'm pissed. Yeah, remember, you're not allowed to have fun or yap when you play chess. Gotta be serious. Yeah, okay. Bing. Yeah. Should be mate. Probably. Been in the wrong timeline. That's incredible. Welcome back to the live. I think it probably is still. I think it should be made in 2 now. Thanks. Yeah, you know, that's another like funny dumb feature that YouTube has is like you always somehow never watch a live stream. It's kind of a mind fuck. Common occurrence, by the way. Oh wow, interesting. What if they don't take? Wow, that's funny. I don't think it wins, but you just bring him back. Hmm. Yeah, you gotta be in the right timeline. That's correct. This. Yeah, you can't bring him back. Knight h5. Oh, that's smart. I don't think they're gonna take, right? Yeah, that's funny. Wow. Yeah. So this is, I think, a draw. That's insane. Maybe it's not. Wow. I never follow Zoro. That broccoli-haired fuck. Mate, what? Is he threatening anything? I don't think so. You have time to play. No. Yeah, I think this, and then maybe this knight, right? So check, king takes, and then I think you bring in the knight. Do you though? Ugh. Maybe not. The queen's hanging too. I don't know. Queen a6 looks right, but maybe just bishop takes could be totally good too, right? I think the idea is that he's not actually threatening anything here. Yeah, because if you take, well, the queen's also defended. Okay, this might just be a Genji. I think we just take the rook. Wow, you know what's crazy is I think this just completely loses. Yeah. No, you definitely don't have mate in one. Where's the mate you see? I think he means this. That's mate in one. You don't understand it. Simple? Good shit, bro. Good shit. It is kind of simple, right? Mate in one is just mate in one. I know you're Magnus. Bro is the bell end from Magnus Street, huh? Bishop is defending G7. No, it's not. This is a light square one. This is a dark square. This is a light square bishop. So you're simply incorrect. No, you're not dumb. You just, you know, there's things that you possibly couldn't comprehend. All right, yeah, I do think we take though. What's the material count? You're just probably winning. No, it's the exact same, but I don't know. This has got to lose. Remove bishop. Should we take it out or no? Should I just like throw it out into the street? Should I take this bishop off the screen? Yeah, that'll be good. Probably is just like this. To what though? This and then maybe here or something. Okay. Yeah, definitely don't go here. I think we just play king h2 and yeah, I think we should be good. I think that's where it ends. Maybe. I hope. Yeah, reload and the bishop will disappear. That'd be nice. Yes, I love the Candace Gambit. Hit me with it. I set you up perfectly, bro. Come on. I set you up perfectly. I gave you the slam dunk. Now put it in my mouth. Dude, I'm setting you up so well and you're failing. You're a failure, Nico Robin. You're a failure. You're an absolute failure. You're so slow, it's terrible. Dude, you're unbelievably slow with that response. You should be sorry. You're a failure. You're a disgrace. You're a fucking disgrace. It's just terrible. Like, I literally give you... I set you up. You're just... I mean, just a disgrace, bro. Next time you'll get better, you know? Maybe you won't. I don't know. Maybe bishop check. I don't know. This mate in 2? No, mate in 3, 4, 5. I think just mate in 2. No, maybe not mate in 2. 3, 4, 5. Wait, can this rook fit in your chessboard? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Are we checking? Or are we doing this into this, right? Nah, no, it's this check. God, the Candace Gambit, that's nice. Yeah, fake sack. I prefer real sacks, you know? I'm a big fan of real sacks. Big fan. I think you take with the queen. This is gotta be wrong. No, I think rook d1 is wrong. Because this he goes here and then you have rook c1. Hello, SR. I don't know. I just feel like this is wrong. It might not be. Why wouldn't this be wrong though? Yeah, room d1, the boss ship blocks, but then we take. Oh, I don't know. You played chess and I know the correct move. Nice. Good shit. Yeah, bishop goes black, and then we just take. I guess that's not good though. I think the point is to maybe win the queen. But I don't know. I mean, if we play this, the Basha blocks we take. Wait, the Basha blocks is really bad. If they play this, then you win the queen too. And you can't pea soup. King can move. Yeah, well, if I think the king moves, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's bishop. It's not bishop, bishop. I think king E. I actually had a blind spot there. I knew it was this, but I had a blind spot, a bit of a blind spot. Laddie. So in this case, I think we play queen takes. Yes, should be a yes or a yes, gentlemen. We have now achieved a yes or a yes. We're setting up all the yeses. You told me? I don't think you did. I would think I was just proving why it was wrong. But, all right. Well, you did play chess, so. What a stupid fucking game. I think we take the queen. Should be a yes or a yes again. Well, I think you end up taking here. Wait a minute. There could be a different move. All right, I guess not. The queen. Well, we tired. We turd. For what? Queen h5? Yeah, wow. Okay, so rock takes queen h5. Rock takes queen h5. So we take the Dwayne. Yeah, takes queen h5. Yeah, takes. Yeah, because takes. If takes. Yeah, takes. Yeah. Nice. Now they have no threat here. Maybe? I think maybe we take first. Or did we ever just play this move? No, I think, woof. I usually stream for like 6-7 hours, but I was up a lot earlier today. Okay, it looks interesting too. Yeah, I was up pretty early. I have something special planned. Top secret information. Yeah, exactly. With rook 8, knight takes, and that's not good. So, I don't know. Rook d2. Yeah, rook d2 actually loses the game immediately. It's a great blunder. Nah, it's a complete blunder. Yeah, I think you just take this knight. I mean, yeah, this is the knight's annoying. It's a nightmare. Maybe now rook a8, but butterscotch, you know. I would say that knight was a fucking problem. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got you, Devesh. No more dots. You're welcome. You're basic. If queen takes, we take the queen. But a Justin. Wow, what a way to spell it. Got you, Devarsh. Queen a8. Are we getting our rook a8? Let's get a yes or a yes for rook a8. I've given you two options, and there's a yes and a yes. There was a forced checkmate in 2. Bro is so confidently incorrect. It's amazing. All right, we'll show the forced. Nate, I got you, bro. We'll show your forced checkmate in 2. I got you, man. I got you, man. I'm gonna show the forced checkmate in 2 that. I love how people are just confidently wrong, and it's like you do a puzzle. Okay, so Nate says there's a forced checkmate in 2. I used AI. Don't trust me. All right, fucking W, Nate. What's going on? I like this guy. Yeah, even the puzzle creator is wrong. Magnus Farlton. London Blunden. London Groyle. London Groyle. Yeah, I like London Groyle. Yeah, Queen H3 looks good. The rook sack looks stupid. Well, we're glad that you were a part of the chat, Nate. That's a W, bro. I wouldn't learn anything more about chess. It's pretty fucking stupid, so you're not missing anything. Don't waste your life by doing anything other than playing chess for 10 hours a day. Yeah. Thanks for proliferating, you know? Okay, call me, I have a new name. John Passant. You can call me John Passant from now on. Oh my God. John Passant. I have a new name. You understand? I have achieved a new name. John Passant. Oui, incroyable. Jean Passant. Oui, oui. This looks like made in 2. I don't think it's 3. Save the night. Definitely not. Sack the night. No, John Passant. Squeaky floorboards. Hello, gum roaster. King G1? Ah, King G1. Nice. Good call. Didn't see that. Yep. Okay. I think we take it. Yes. I think we take. Wait. Why don't we take with the rook? That's funny. Oh wait. Yeah. This happens. Queen H2. No. You were the chosen one. Yeah, John Chess. No, Queen H2. Wait, that. What the fucker? Queen H2. Gentlemen, I believe we have to take with the queen. AJ, how you been? Good to see you. Who's this? Who's Amex Chess YouTube? I have no idea. It says Amex Chess YouTube's game. I want a puzzle. I have no idea. Apparently it doesn't exist. All right. I don't have a FIDE. No. I played about 4 over the board games. I played 1 tournament. You know who I am. Yeah, you were here the other day. I know who everyone is who watches. I have a catalog. Bishop sack. I don't know. I mean, that seems good. Maybe we take the rook, but you're undercover Hilary Laurelton? Or Hilary. I guess we're covering everything, aren't we? Wow, that's insane. Wow, the coverage is kind of nice. It's almost progressive. Not sponsored, by the way. I mean, Should I be sponsored? The answer is yes. And, you know, when for some reason, they're just not sponsoring me. And that's not very progressive of them. I would like a progressive sponsorship. Gotta stop saying that because I'm promoting insurance and I'm not sponsored. Yeah, I guess the queen's gonna take. Yeah, I think this is the boss ship check. What do you guys think? This is a yes or a yes scenario.
How about you?
I mean, we're pretty close to 100K now, guys. Only 20,000 more this stream. Amazing. Okay, this should be a yes or a yes. Boss ship C3 should be the way. Great. From here, I have no idea what to do. I think we push the pawn. Wait. I think you pin the queen. No. Okay, I think we take and then the Kong takes. Jack King goes here. Are we checking with the knight after? Maybe. Yeah, so this king takes. We check, king goes here. We just have to check the king out of there. I don't see that check to follow up. I still think we trade and then king takes and then we push the pawn. And king goes here. How the fuck do you check the king out of there though? That's gotta be winning. I mean, it's 100% winning. Yeah. Okay, I think you take the knight here. Yeah, exactly. Probably no immediate win. Wait, no, you don't take the knight. I think you play this here. Wait, but then I guess queen can go there. That's slightly annoying. Wait. Oh my god. Woo! Maybe it is queen b1. Rook f5 looks good too, but the problem with rook f5 is I think they take. Not great. We'd have to agree with rook f5. Yeah, they just take your queen and then they actually so if you do this, they go here. If you take here, they just take back with the knight. They also keep the knight, which is really bad. Could overall just be winning. Maybe it's as simple as this, and then something like this after. Guys, look how close we are to 100K. Watch my hand just disappear. So close, gentlemen. Just oh, so close, but yet so far. Yeah, rook takes knight. I mean, it seems like the puzzle move, but it just seems wrong. This seems really bad, actually. I don't know why. This just seems terrible. Even queen takes looks bad. Yeah, this seems like completely incorrect, actually. Yeah, I think it's queen b8 too. What'd you find? Queen b8, queen f8. Rook takes. HG, yes. Nice, Glade. Yeah, nice. Yeah, no rook takes knight. That's not a thing. I don't think, at least. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it should just be what you said. So this, and then if this, then we go here. Hong takes, and then we push. If he takes, then you take the queen. Yeah, this should be the only move. The rook sack looked like it worked, but it was really bad. Now it does work, because now pawn takes, and then you push. Do you guys see this? This is yes or yes. And if the king goes here, then I think you can promote king takes, and then you take the queen. Yeah, I won't worry about that too much, Goyd. What do you guys think? Trade and then promote. Yeah, maybe. You know what's interesting? I think they both work. Okay, so I don't think you take here. I think taking is terrible. Analyze it after. Oh man, there's not really much to analyze after because it's just a very unsound sack. No, I don't play other games. Very unsound. Ah, okay, okay. You trade and then promote. I don't know. I think my brain was like, it's gonna go here. Yeah, so the rook sack was just very bad. It's like, you can't just sack a rook because it's a puzzle. I mean, I think it's completely lost, right? Yeah, I mean, I think just like, try to visualize. What I would say is like, try to visualize it before you play the sack. So think of the position, like this is really bad. This is like atrociously bad. Now what's the reasoning, right? Because it looks like, okay, what if you play queen b8 now? Okay, well, I think it's a big difference. It's a huge difference, actually. I think so. Oh, so queen b8, I think maybe they can play something like this now, and it's... Would that be an issue? Wait a minute, let me think about this. No, they just play king h7. They actually just play king h7. They don't even do this. Yeah. Right? They just play king h7. Bro goes wrong as I'm trying to solve it. Amazing. I'm like trying to solve something. He goes, you're actually wrong. I'm like, thanks. I wasn't finished with my thought, but yeah, why do I even talk? It's kind of weird. Yeah, this one's probably pretty easy. Yeah. Not allowed to solve anything. My bad. This, and then this. Deflection. Yeah, bro, definitely don't give me $10. It's all good. Save your money. If anything, what I highly recommend is if you can find a streamer that has like 10,000 average viewers, donate to them because they need it. Oh, yeah. If I highly recommend if they have like 10,000 average viewers, then that's who you give it to. Trust me. Okay, G4. Now with King H2, I think they maybe can play this. Yeah, I think it's King H2 first. Yeah, G4 I think is a big mistake. Actually, a huge mistake. King H2, and then maybe they could push or something. Huh. Definitely not G3. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I think G4 first loses. King H2 should be good, I think. King H2, they go here, and then you have mate. King H2, they push. King G3, they take. Huh. Seems wrong. The thing is, if you play this immediately, they just, I think, defend. King H4. Well, with King H2, King H4, that would be mate in one. So they can't play that. So King H2, I think they play G4, and that's maybe a problem. Start with G4. I don't know. If you start with G4, I think they go down. And then if you go here, it's just a loss. It's actually very bad. I mean, after Rook H8, G4, King H4. Well, actually, I don't even, well, I think, I don't fucking know. After Rook H8, Rook takes E6, makes a pass pawn. I think that could be it, maybe. And then I guess we're threatening taking or something. That could be good. And then I guess the Rook has to go here, right? Could be G4, yeah. Because if this, we play this, they push, they just lose. That could be pretty good. Probably is. Yeah, I think King H2 actually loses too. King H2, I think, loses to G4, which is kind of insane. Yeah, bubble bathroom gambit first. Lag, huh? Lag? Did we have any lag here? Oh, it's fast. I'm quick with it, bro. Fastest shit of my life. Imagine the most unenjoyable shit ever. Oh, lag weird. Things fell off. Imagine, Ryan. That's the dream, bro. Fucking the dream. Even with the bidet, it still struggles. Fucking issues, bro. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's King H2. King H2 G4 is very bad. Yeah, it should just be G4. I don't see anything else. G4, King H4, King H2, Rook H8, Rook takes pawn. Yeah. Yeah, King H2 now, you gotta threaten a mate. Can't explain the difference? Well, there's a big difference. The king gets out. You have to play this, unfortunately. G2 or H2? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, that's a really good question. Is H2 drawn? Oh god, I see. Yeah, G2 is just better. I think G2 is much better, actually. The king is just more active, I think, on G2. H2, it might be a little slower. Probably. Yeah, you could say that, Ryan, but also, like, the king is kind of, like, trapped in the corner. I think G2 is, like, better because we're controlling the file, right? Yeah, so H2 is actually kind of a dumbass move. G2 is we're controlling the file. No, it's a huge, it's very, very important. That's the difference, by the way. H2 is potentially very shitty. Maybe then once they free the rook, there's options to go here and then here or something. And you kind of cry and resign at ease. G2, you need to just control the file. It's literally as simple as that. There's no more hullabaloo. Gotta control these squares. Very important. It does a way better job than, you know, H2. H2 does nothing. Actually, H2 does everything incorrectly. Okay, so it's probably this, and I mean, this is, I mean, seemingly just made in two. Like, somehow. I guess the Genjutsu is sacrificing your rook and thinking it's winning, because rook sacks always win. Somehow. Even when they don't, they do. Wow, this is actually just made in two. Maybe three? Maximum three. I don't know. This is made in max like three or something. Like this, they go here and then you have mate. It's made in two. Oh, HG. You know what's funny is I didn't even see HG. It's still made in two. It's literally just made in two. That's hilarious. I didn't even see HG and it's still made in two. That's so good. Yeah, that's mate. No, it's not. No, it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, queens are pretty good. So the reason why queens are better than rooks is because they control the bishop squares too. Wait a minute. What happens if you take here? That's got to be some sort of like a crazy fucking draw. Yeah. They're like bishops, but they're like better. I think. Maybe not. They should call them like bish queens. Kind of a missed opportunity. This, and then you don't take the knight. I think you just go for mate. Maybe you do take the knight. I don't know. There are other reasons that queens are better than rooks. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Like what? Oh my god, there's no... That doesn't exist. Yeah, it should be just queen c6 check. They got cool pointy hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikes. Wow. Queens are pretty amazing. Hello, Blade. Welcome back. Yeah, it's Queen F4. Not Rook H1. Rook H1 immediately is, I don't know, not great. Queen C6 is Queen F6. No, Queen F6. No, Queen C6. Queen F6. That's F6. Is this winning endgame or mate? This should be just like maybe mate. Maybe winning the queen? I don't know. Yeah, that's why we start with a check here. Yeah, I don't think it's Rook H8. Rook H8 just doesn't looking. This just looks kind of wrong. Let's see. Might be right, but it looks wrong. Depends what they do though. I really think it's this and then this and then probably this. I really don't think it's okay. Well, now it's a little different, isn't it? I don't think Rook H8. I'm gonna look after. Nice mic. Oh, I wonder if we're mating here too. I guess just this, right? Free knight. There's a free rook. A little bubber. Yeah, I think we win the rook here. Queen takes and then we take this thing. That looks good. What a genjutsu. Yeah, it's funny because Ryan, if you take the knight, you actually just lose the game. It's actually kind of crazy. You immediately lose the game if you take the knight, which is genuinely insane. It's actually unbelievable that you just lose on the spot. I think then we take the rook. What do you guys think? Is anyone thinking? No, it's complicated. Should be a yes or a yes over here. Maybe then we take the bishop. Maybe not. Yeah, I always take the free first piece. Yesn't. We're sitting me with the bruh. Okay. Okay, I see you. Okay. Okay. Okay, Tommy. Bing. Yeah, let's see. What else could he have done? I don't know. What were you thinking? What else? Devesh, what were you thinking he was going to do? What were you thinking he was going to do? I'm kind of curious because you were saying Rook H8. Which move were you thinking? Yeah, last second Genjutsu. You thought King H2, yeah. So King H2 too, you just play the bishop check. Rook H8 is probably like some... You know what's interesting? It's also winning, but bishop check is just top move. I guess that's why they didn't play King H2 because there's multiple winning moves, but this is just the breast move. All right. Fair enough. Think you take with this one? Which one matters? Yeah, I already actually shaved the eyebrows. I have mascara on. Just can't tell. Typical. Typical of you not to know, you know? Oh, you know. No? Yeah, you know. Yeah, Rook F3 loses. No Rook F3. Never play Rook F3. He should have castled. I think he did. I think you take with this pawn. I don't think you take with this, but oh, yep. Pawn takes Queen H6. Probably. I mean, maybe not though. Pawn takes, he goes here. Queen H6, I think he goes here. Yeah. Why is this worse? Like, I know it's worse. This is because you want to open the file. That's why. I mean, you know. It's Queen H6 immediately. I don't know about that one. I don't think so. It's definitely not Queen H6 immediately. Actually, Queen H6 is immediately is a huge mistake. Queen H6, they take the pawn you take here, and then I think they can actually just push this. Kind of insane. Yeah, that. So this, and then they actually just take the pawn, and you're kind of shit out of luck. They can't? I mean, why not? Maybe they can. I don't know. You have to ask yourself, why would you ever play Queen H6 immediately? Maybe they can. I don't know. This FG bishop takes. Yeah, but I was saying they can push f6, right? I guess maybe with f6 you take, and I don't know. Maybe they can sack or something. Then take on f6. Dot dot. Upside down, upset face. Maybe it is. If we play this, it's made unstoppable. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, I think pawn takes is much better, actually. But maybe it's not. So pawn takes, let's just say king h8. And then let's just say rook f3. They can go there. That's kind of problematic, I would say. Maybe it is queen h6. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Actually kind of annoying. Thanks for explaining that to me, Devesh. You know, the funny thing is, I was alive when that came out, and I was alive by 2 times the amount of the lifespan you probably are when that face came out. But thanks for explaining it. When were you born? Like 2010 or something, huh? Probably more, like 2000. Were you like a 2011 baby? Oh no, how old are you? Oh geez, this is bad. We're about to be like 9. No, no way. 2011? Well, at least 14, right? I gotta ban you if you're 12. No way, Jose. Can't have 12-year-olds watching this stream.
How about you?
You think so, Melech? Thanks for typing that. You were born in the 1900s. Yeah, I believe it. I was too. Definitely not triple your lifespan, probably double. You have to consult the Melech Adonai, I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, this is maybe. Also, this is maybe. Now, if we play this, it's kind of suspicious. You know what? I actually just saw that move, Casper, the rook h3. I really don't think it's this. Yeah, it's funny. I just saw that. This is actually too passive. This is actually too passive. This is the passive move. This is the active move. This is the passive move, which is funny. This is actually the passive move. This is the non-passive move. Yeah, rook h3. You know, like the second he typed it, it clicked in my brain. Yeah, I think we take. King goes here, rook f3, rook goes here, rook h3. Queen h6 is still winning. It's definitely not winning. That's the thing. It's actually not winning. It might be winning. Imagine it was queen h6. In this case, they're not both winning. There's only one winning move here. 100%. I'll look into this after, but yeah, we'll see. I don't think it's winning. We won't jump to the next one. We will pull it though. Queen h6. No, it's completely not winning. Or GH. GF. Yeah, it's never winning. Okay. Put to a poll and call it a day. Yeah. Wow, 100%, huh? Kind of crazy. Should be a yes or a yes, you know? Nice. I mean, I was gonna end anyways, so that's kind of great. Kind of a no or a no. That's great. I mean, perfect time to lose. Perfect time to lose. Hit me with the, yeah, it's kind of the perfect time to lose. Fantastic. Okay, wait, why was I wrong? I kind of, I moved too quickly. This is why I keep fucking up on like 50 because I keep making mistakes on 50. Oh, so good. Why is Rook F3 wrong? I'm kind of curious. Whoa, he can push? Wait, what? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Yeah, so it is good though, because I knew that your queen move was incorrect. This is actually losing, by the way. This is completely losing. Wow. This is actually really, really bad. Yeah, now look at this position. You have no play. Oh my God, he takes this. Can he take this? I guess not. This is actually a draw. That's insane. Wait, what does he do for the draw? Does he push? He pushes, right? Yeah, F6. This is why I knew it was losing. Okay, does he sack the exchange? Yes, that's why. Whoa, nice. Sorry, Javash. What are you gonna do? I lost at 50 and then 51. Nice, good job, me. Always lose better. Always lose better. Wow, rip indeed. I guess we didn't hit 100K this stream. How puzzling.